like experience. I murder with my lyrics.
Whoa, that tumbleweed almost hit me.
Well, they don't call it the Badlands because of their good manners.
Ooh, this new cactus is fancy. Ouch!
What's that spooky vulture doing?
Vultures are drawn to loot left behind by unlucky explorers.
Not the loot!
Is that a boat?
Yes, this boat has a chest built in for all the cool things you find at sea. And look, it's our new friend, the frog. Ew! Actually, we're not that close.
Here's a mangrove, a tree that thrives in the swamp.
We should get out of here. That frog is looking at me funny. Oh, mountains, snow.
Watch your step. The snow is snowier than before.
A goat. He reminds me of you a little bit.
Mountains are getting an upgrade. Jagged cliffs, snow-capped peaks, dramatic views.
The goat is getting away.
Let's go.
They actually were thinking about bees 2 years ago. They did a really cool side project, though, about cows and cow farts. And yes, I said cow farts. And that was, if you feed cows seaweed mixed with their food, cow fart emissions or methane emissions go down. So there's some real serious learning here with kids in elementary school that's happening in this project.
Is that true about feeding cows seaweed? And
apparently, if you feed them seaweed, methane emissions drop by almost 99%.
No, wait. Well,
生まれたらね、また皆さんにお見せできたらなと思います。かわいい。
Where am I? What year is it? Oh, hello, villagers. New villagers, but more on them soon. For now, the new villages.
I'm loving this. Ooh. I saw a boss right there, it looked like. Ooh, I cannot wait. I want to see the actual fighting mechanics.
Into a mini Minecraft world, and it actually works really well, especially with like the views outside. It looks amazing. And in the parrot jumping on my head.
Oh, this sponge works. Ooh, that's very weird.
There's a cartographer, our farmer, our armorer, Thomas.
With foxes, guys, we've been waiting all week. Super excited.
開けれんのかなあ、ちょっと開けれるすげえ
Not good at all! Oh my gosh! Attack! Shoot the arrows! Go! Holy moly! There are arrows flying everywhere!
That encompasses a large majority of Minecraft's last 10 years worth of accomplishments, but it's also a highly connected adventure map.
Yeah, now you're looking like a real sheriff. I'm kind of curious if 4J build the maps with like default texture.
That's so cute! How are your claws now? They're nice and sharp? Why are you sharpening your claws, by the way?
Oh, dude, so cool. Woo, that is cool. Okay, I like this too. So, oh, yes, you can play multiplayer and co-op. Okay.
And then you can start constructing things that other players are then able to see.
So I can see through the build.
I guess you're gonna stay right there. And you, I guess, can we also put you there?
Who is he? Come here, friend. Let me be your friend. You are a mason.
Oh Jesus, there's a lot in here.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Should we just get out?
I think kill them and then.
I also need to breed another cat. I don't think I need. Oh, if I breed this cat. Yeah!
This is amazing, dude. So basically, we can play Minecraft anywhere we want now.
Goodbye, hard work. Goodbye, funny. Guys, let's just light everything on fire. Goodbye. Goodbye, builds.
So you can see here, the campfire is being placed underneath the nests in order to gather the honey and honeycomb safely. One issue actually is that if you, as you can see here, if you harvest without putting the campfire underneath, the bees get angry at you because why are you invading their home? That's not cool. The campfire is smoking and allowing the bees to calm down.
It's very sticky, and as you can see, you can't really jump when you are on the honey block. And it's also sticky on the sides, so you fall down very slowly.
Also, you can't really run on it. It keeps you going pretty slowly, so you can't go very fast. You can't really outrun anything.
We also added some interesting piston mechanics to it. So the honey block moves with piston, and also players or animals on it will also move together with the honey blocks.
Coming from across the country to celebrate Minecraft with us.
This is called the editor stick. And what this allows you to do is it basically allows you to take any block and change any of its parameters. So you can go to the wool here and change it from being yellow to blue. And you can really change any of the different items. So here we can look at the wood, where you can change it from oak to birch. And it's a great way to, instead of having to replace that block, you can actually just go and change the parameters to be what you want it to be. So it saves a bunch of time. Another really big time saver here is you can go in and change the crops to be fully grown.
Yeah, so here there's the TNT wand where you can actually go and quickly remove large chunks of the world around you. Just kind of go through and make big holes. And it's a great way to kind of rough out an area and get it close to what you want, and then you can kind of come in and fine tune it. And here's one that basically makes like a big hallway. So imagine how long that would take destroying block by block. And when you have these worlds that sometimes they're like a kilometer by kilometer or much bigger, like this can be a huge time saver for them.
And sometimes if you don't want to go build a house block by block, you can actually go and make a TNT that just does it for you. And here, this one's great too because it's Minecraft. Like this is a way to go and build your house in a very Minecrafty way. Instead of just replacing a thing where you place a block down and it automatically builds a house, it's a TNT block that explodes and makes it there for you. I really like this homey feel of this cabin. With
that's a
nice-
great cabin. Yeah, so we just, so the creator here, he went and made his very quick rope bridge. So he made this cool, he made an item and you can actually just go through and just aim to another point and it'll just build a bridge for you automatically using the slabs from your inventory. Now, Endermen have always been able to teleport, but it's a very sort of random teleport. And this was an ability they went and made where you could actually aim at a point in the world and it'll actually cast you to that point and project you there. So it's kind of a superhero feel map.
So it doesn't just give you the ability to teleport, but also gives you this kind of like magic missile kind of mind blast that you can do to take out all those pesky skeletons that are shooting at you. And there's just, it adds this way that you can change the entire way that you can explore the world. So you can build a city and try and go save all the denizens of this city. And there's another feature of this one too, where there's this big shield that you can put up that blocks all the different arrows.
So I've been I'm a big fan of penguins. I think penguins are one of the coolest animals.
He's been wanting to add these to Minecraft forever, by the way.
Not yet.
So I quickly knocked out a penguin. They're not coming to Minecraft, but I knocked this out, and you can see he's got kind of custom animations. His arms kind of flap out, and he moves very different than Steve. And then I replaced the sprint animation with a fun little belly slide. And this was actually kind of a happy accident I wasn't actually planning for, but the sprint particles are kicking up.
Villager news. Breaking news! An update has swept the realm, changing villager life forever. But one villager refuses to embrace our new way of life. Here's villager number 9 with more info. Thank you, villager number 5. Fellow citizen, why don't you want the update? But I do want the update. Are you against the update? Have you even tried the update? But I am getting the update. What about the new feature? You think you're better than us? What? I didn't say any of that. We thought you might say that. So we made this video for you. What?
Welcome to the most villager-friendly update ever. There's campfires, berry bushes.
Panda.
There's taiga villages, desert villages.
Panda.
Tundra villages, savanna villages.
Fox.
Villagers all over the realm are loving life.
Thanks to the update, I got a job as an armorer. Look at all this stuff. The update gave me a whole bunch of new trades. And look, we have levels now. Find a bed. Gotta find a bed. Ah! Yes, we all have new jobs now. I'm a farmer. Hey, get off my crop. Shoo, get away. Oh, nitwits. Any bad thing? No. The update is the greatest thing to happen to villager kind.
Look, see how much better your life could be. Get the Village and Pillage update today.
The village and what? Doesn't it look great? Did that say pillage? So, will you be updating now? Well, there you have it. Another citizen satisfied with the update. Thank you, villager number 9. The Village and Pillage update is out now. Have you updated yet? Yes. Not you. Them. Villager news.
Sometimes life requires thinking outside the blocks. No pets allowed in the house? Fill the backyard with muddy pigs. Host the perfect pixel party. And craft some compact cuteness. Or build something a bit more heavy metal. Minecraft Earth is at your fingertips. And above your head. And right behind you. Just watch out for surprise chicken showers. Sometimes things don't quite go as planned. Luckily, Minecraft Earth lets you tell your own stories. You can even upscale an epic fish fail. So grab your friends and explore an unbelievable world. Our own. Discover new dimensions to your creativity with Minecraft Earth.
You can change your skin tone and texture, your eyes, your mouth, your hair, and change the color of all of those different pieces, and then layer clothes on top of it.
Yeah, it's something we came up with for Minecraft Earth, because just as we're putting Minecraft into the real world, we wanted a new way to let you put yourself into the game and really represent you. And so adding a bunch of more flexibility for you to build a character piece by piece. We're really inspired by skins. This kind of builds off the history of players building their own skins, but kind of letting you do that inside the game out of all these different parts. And one of the cool things here you can see is doing limb replacements or all sorts of different stuff that lets you represent whatever you look like in real life if that's what you want to do in the game. And you're playing that role with your friends, or maybe when you're playing something competitive, PvP, you might want to be a little more intimidating and try and do something that really encompasses that. So there's all sorts of different clothing options to build off of that, and really trying to put some of the coolest ideas our art team has come up with are in there to show off what's possible with this. Mm-hmm. It's good to note though, it is just kind of cosmetic self-expression stuff. It doesn't actually change the way you play. Everything is just how you look. Build plate here, in this case down on my desk, and then I can put a little representation of myself into the world I'm creating, because maybe it just makes the world more alive if it's not just a static structure, but if I put a character in there and then I can watch him wander around, and it's just super delightful. We want to let players show off what they've accomplished in Minecraft through what they wear. So in this case, you can earn a lumberjack shirt when you chop down a tree for the first time, or when you craft your first hoe, we'll give you a little toothpick wheat thing there. And then if you play the game a really long time, we'll give you a really long hair and beard that you can equip to your character to show that off. And then this is probably my favorite item that we're adding, is this fish globe that covers your head that you get if you build a conduit.
Apes are coming to the character creator. Very excited about that. And emotes. So you'll be able to dance and wave and have a cape in the character creator, and also if you have any custom skins or skins that you've loved for a really long time and are very attached to, it will all work with that.
It was a time of great adventure and danger. Shunned by his kin, an illager wanders the land, seeking a new home. But all he found was hatred. Driven by rage against those who wronged him, he wandered blind to whatever end. Until at long last, the illager found something that would change him forever. The Orb of Dominance. Corrupted by evil, driven by vengeance, the Arch-Illager made all bow before him. And if they did not bow, they would fall. The Illagers raided the land. Who would have the valor, the purity of heart, to stand against the Arch-Illager's reign of terror? Well, not that one. But maybe you.
I haven't even seen any creepers yet. No, they're further down the line, right? So you see some other mobs here that you should recognize from your Minecraft. You have zombies, you have skeletons, you have all sorts of interesting things.
I like that it's just like Minecraft, but different. The gameplay's different, but everything looks familiar.
All the behaviors of the mobs are like you would expect them to. There shouldn't be any strange surprises. We should know and understand how things work.
But visually, it's quite surprising. There's all these things going on.
Yeah, you see those lightning bolts that come from there? That's actually one of the players that have an enchanted sword that does a thundering enchantment. Sometimes you get that lightning strike.
What's that llama with the arrow in its head?
Oh, that's a nice TNT explosion. Yeah, the llama that's there, that can be summoned by one of the artifacts in the game. You see in the lower right and the lower left, there's like this little hotbar, and to the right you see a yellow symbol. That's the wonderful wheat. Using that summons the llama, and the llama helps you in battle. It spits at enemies.
There's even some larger mobs here.
Oh yes, some of the mobs to give you a bit more of a challenge. They have more armor and a bit more extra weapons.
This is great.
Yeah. So as you see, they're exploring. Oh, they used another one of these artifacts. It's called the wind horn, and it pushes mobs away. You can pick up all these sort of cool things on these levels and equip them as you see fit. And also, I'd like to mention that all of these levels are randomly generated, so you can explore them every time you play through the same one. It'll look and feel quite a bit different.
So it'll be surprising each time you play.
That is correct. So now I think we're approaching, spiders, lots of them.
Spiders.
Oh, that was a fireworks arrow.
Wait, there's a pig with a chest on it.
Of course. So we call that the piggy bank. Now, this game genre is all about loot. So if you manage to find one of those and get some help from it,
oh wow.
Yeah, it drops lots of cool loot. And that you can equip just as you see fit. Now, Mons and Masu are actually coming up to a rather difficult part, so let's get them some expert help. So, let's welcome Marielle. You can play up to 4 players together. The game scales its difficulty depending on how many players you have. So, let's see how they do.
Yeah, so when you join, immediately difficulty scales up.
Yep.
What if you leave?
It scales down.
Okay.
So if you need to head off to the bathroom, you can do that. So up to the upper right corner, you see the objective, what the players are supposed to do. Now they're supposed to free the villagers. They just saved 1 out of 5, and so there's 4 more to discover and save. And as you see, there are more mobs now. Oh, that's going to be a tricky TNT. Oh, someone was knocked down.
I love the huge effects of some of these things.
Oh,
what is that?
Oh, that's a healing totem. Anything that's inside the rooms gets extra health.
And I saw one of them just revive the other.
Yep. That's also, the game is really designed to be fun to play together. So if someone is knocked down, other people can help each other out and revive them, bring them back into battle.
So it really makes sense to work together and not just go for your own goals.
Mm-hmm. And also, if you look closely at the characters, the player characters, there's so much stuff going on. But if you look below the player characters, you have this little square. That means that those who have that square, they have boosted extra damage. This is particularly from the guy in the wolf armor to the right.
So when they're closer, they actually help each other more. Mm-hmm. And what does the wolf armor do?
It actually boosts damage for everybody who's nearby, and there are many different armors that does different things. Oh, just 1 more villager to save. I wonder where it is.
They'll find it.
Oh,
it's nice that they've cleared the mobs out of this section.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you see. You have a little guidance to tell you where it is.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Well done.